Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do some more arena gameplay. So last time I showed you my elf deck. For those that haven't, please check out the elf video. It was the first time I made Mythic on arena anyway. Anyway, today we're going to do some draft content. So the new set, TARKIR Dragonstorm, has effectively just launched. So we're going to play a draft, and I've saved up the 10,000 necessary to do this. And for those that are new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps grow the channel. Alright, we're going to go into a draft. So we're going to go TARKIR Dragonstorm Limited from the main menu. You can do all these sealeds at the moment as well, but like I'd rather do draft. We're just going to do the premier draft. We're not going to do best of 3 because we're going to try and show you all the games. So I want to do best of 1. And for those that do have the time to do best of 3, I would say best of 3 is probably better. But we're going to do the premier draft. Right, so we're going to do this. I'm using, for those that don't know, I'm using Streamlabs Desktop to record this on the PC, which is the recording software I use. And I'm also using the untapped overlay. Unfortunately, I do not think the untapped overlay is going to show up. But we'll do our best anyway, and I'll try and explain it. Right, 10,000. Wish me luck. As you see, Call of the Herd is my favourite card in the game, and my avatar is Spike. This is a time draft. For those that don't know, time draft is basically like you do in high level events. You have timed picks, as you can see. Alright, so what am I looking at? I haven't really seen many of the cards for this set. I have an overlay on. It tells me roughly how high the cards are. Right, so I'm looking at, I say I'm a green-white player mainly. But the rare is worth looking at. When you cast this spell, if you cast another spell, copy this spell, it's a flying lifelink on a 2/3 body, so that's fine. And it's 4.2 on the scale of pick order. Alright, so these are looking quite good. So we've got this. So we're looking at... In Limited, you're trying to play 2 colours. The thing with this set is, though, and I haven't actually played it in paper because I was ill for the pre-releases, is, though, that this set favours you being in 3 colours, so you get access to all the multi-juicy colour cards. I'm probably just going to take the rare, to be honest, because I think is what I want to do. Right, so let's have a look at Sarkhan. When Sarkhan was one of the characters from the storyline associated with the dragons. So when he enters, remember, hold a dragon, create a treasure token. Okay. Right, so we're looking at Mardu kind of at the moment. So we're looking at things. So this seems quite good. When this enters, make 2 soldier tokens. When a dragon you control enters, return the enchantment. So that seems strong. Or we've got this thing on a dragon, which you have the Maker's Soldier for that, and then it's got Flying and Vigilance. But we feel we're more like... I do like this Elephant Druid thing, though. I do like elephants. So we'll call it the Herd is an elephant. Alright, I'm probably farting around. I'll take the Dragonstorm. So we're looking at... Okay... So we're basically looking at the uncommons, and basically if you're looking at your draft deck, you're aiming to play 17 land, 23 cards, basically. So you're looking at playing like 14 plus creatures. It's going to be the frontline rush, create 2 goblins, and target creature plus X, where X is the number of creatures you control. Similar in style to I can't remember, Heroic Reinforcements or something. I'm not quite sure it's Heroic Reinforcements, but it's similar to that kind of card. And we're just currently in Boros. So, according to my friend, was apparently crushing people with his 2-colour deck with those thing. And the pre-releases with people marking around with 5 colours. So you might be, like, at the moment we're looking at white X deck. Right, so we're definitely taking these. Where basically when it enters, make a dragon. So we're looking at picking up some dragons, but I believe there's dragons in most rarities from common upwards, I believe, in this set. For those that are new to the channel, my name is Matthew. This is Matthew Hawker Gaming. I've been playing Magic since around 2001. I do lots of drafts. Basically, I'm mostly a paper player rather than an arena player. Right, so we're going to have this. It accelerates mana and it basically pings for 1. The monk, as it is. Yes. So the packs get these, as you see, the timer fuse gets slow as it goes down. This pack isn't that amazing. There's like things like I'll take the evolving wilds on the maybe chance I'll get something worth splashing. There wasn't anything I'm particularly playing there. Yeah, so I mostly play Commander, and I also do my draft and limited sealed as well. Right, so we just keep taking the things, but I need to when this dude's comment and maybe social library card in terms of review. A deck can only economic cards named Tempest Hawk. It's 3-man fly, or we've got the 4-2-1. Attacking tokens, you have a Death Touch, so well, that looks good in Mardu, so I'll take that. Haven't really committed to anything to it. These all look like filler to me. I'll just take this one. Yeah, anyway, we're going to show you the entire process, so we're going to show you all the games. They're only going to be best of ones. Alright, so Leopard. I was playing at the original TARKIR. I mean, I've played all the TARKIR sets, of TARKIR and Dragons of TARKIR. There were some nice translucent dice that were given away at the pre-release for the original one. Those are 2 of my favourite dice. I hope people enjoyed the pre-releases if you went to them. I was ill, so I did not go. I hope to be doing a pack opening video later, but like this might be it at the moment. One of the best ways to play Magic is draft. You have to evaluate the cards in a completely different way to playing constructed. It's just because your card is good in constructed doesn't mean it's good in limited. As you can see, you're going to basically you get X cards in each pack, and basically then you're going to build a 40 card deck at the end. So you're looking at playing 23 cards, 17 lands. They're meant to speed up as they get along. For those that are new to the channel, I also do various video game content as well. I'm a big physical video game collector. I've just reserved my Switch 2. I'll be doing a Switch 2 launch video. The tariffs aren't going to affect them in the UK anyway, as opposed to America, which I believe they will. Right. So I waited all that time. So we can have an absent devotee. It gives me absent mana. It's similar to an older card. I am currently basically red-white. I haven't got anything particularly splashing, but like if I go open a load of blue cards, for instance, or something, I could always go into them. Right. Anyway, I'll just keep taking the things. Right, we're nearly on to pack 2. As you can see up the side, you can see all the cards you've already drafted, whereas in paper, when you're playing at a high level event, you won't be able to look at the cards you've already drafted. Oh, ally, that's okay. So that's a consideration. The beginning of the set may discard your hand and draw cards equal to the number of spells you've cast this turn. That's Narset. It's pretty good, but is it good in limited? I'm not sure if it is or not, to be honest. But then we're in red-white. I might just take it anyway. Whenever a creature control enters, this deals 1 damage to each opponent. This is 3.5. It's only 3.5. I feel the sharpshooter's just pretty good. I'll take the sharpshooter. Let me know if you've taken the Narset. I feel it's more constructed than a limited card. You're not going to have that many spells in your deck for limited. Commander card, really. I think I've got a Narset Commander deck. I haven't featured that in my Commander series yet. I'll show you that at some point. But in my Commander series, I basically show you my paper Commander decks, and I basically go through a little bit about each, the card selection and everything like that. I'll be doing another one of those soon. Right. So we've got the wins. The life gain lands are in the set. So this is with the Boros one. So it's red white enters tapped to gain life. There are loads of thing. They're okay for limited. Teaming Dragonstorm. Well, we've got the tokens going. I feel I've got 3 of these. Let me read this. This land enters tapped and listening to a swamp mountain. When you tap this down, create 2 red walkers attacking, tapped and attacking on a land. Well, they rate this higher than the. I'll just take the one with the high number. I've got untapped. It tells me a number, but they go up to 5 basically, and then like that's the draft kind of pick kind of rating. So basically, in draft, you're looking at if it's not a creature or something that kills a creature, think twice about taking it. It doesn't mean they're not necessarily the right pick, but the thing is, it's like bombs, removal, planeswalkers, and stuff like that are also very good. Alright. This is saying it's rally the monsters, so this is very versatile. So this is like choose one, create 2 monks with prowess, which means when you play a spell they get +1/+1. It's up to 2 target creatures you control get +2/+2 into end turn, so it's like a pump spell. And then it's like smite the monsters, which is destroy target creature with power 4 or greater, and that's a 4-mana spell. Very versatile, definitely the right pick. Alright, we'll take that. And we're currently unsure if we're going into another colour or not. Alright, so this is basically the highest rated card we had so far. It's Molten Exhale. You may cast this spell that add flash if you behold a dragon as its additional cost. It deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. It also tells me how many of the card I have in my collection for my arena sets as well. That's my first one because I haven't played any of this set yet. I've basically saved up the gold for it. I bought the new season pass. I paid for it as well. I'm also, for those that watched my video last time, the elf video, I'm just under diamond in constructed as well at the moment. So what's this orc thing? When it's enters 10 target non-permanent mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. Flurry, when you cast your second spell, tap target creature and control. That just seems pretty good aggro card. Probably the right choice, and it's not as anything else in the pack. The bolt isn't as good. Well, currently I'm just red-white, and I'll see if there's anything worth taking that encourages me to spec. I've got the Evolving Wilds. If I end up, I've got a couple of the Bonechem Butcher is quite good. That's a good card, but it's the sweep. That's too intensive. The Dragon's very good as well. I mean, it's definitely going to be the second XL 4 damage target creature or planeswalker again. I mean, the Banner of Glory is first quite good, but it's only a common, so I mean they're both commons actually, but you just take the removal as well. If every other card in your deck is a creature or a removal spell, you're really quite good. I mean, so you're looking at the best cards in the set for kind of limited are there's stuff like Elspeth, the planeswalker, is very good. When it's enters target creature can't block on a 4/3. I like this more than the bird. I'm not kind of keen on the Squadron Hawk effect. You need when it does come out of session. I'll take the bird and see. I don't know. They're not anything. Dog Soldier. I like the idea of this. This creature basic number of creatures you control on a 3.0. We'll have the 3.0, or we can have the Salted Cliffs. I'll just take the dog. Number playing, so that's 3.5. Right, getting there. I like the dogs. I'm going to build a dog commander deck as well. It's going to be like Rin and Siri, but it's going to be dog only. There's not going to be cats in it. I've got a cat deck already. So as an in-person, I'm a dog person. I've got a Shih Tzu. You can see her in most of my in-person videos. Sorry, this takes a bit of a while. It's going to be a bit of a long one today. I guess it will be a thing. If I could do the draft in my own time, I could do it in about a minute or so. Couple of minutes, I think, is mine. Alright, so these is the first one. So we've got the Revenant, Flying Death Touch and Lifelink. Exile from put a flying counter and a lifelink on target creature activated as a sorcery. That's pretty good. That's a 4. But we do have the Storm Brood Lord, which is also in thing. It's deal 5 damage to target creature when it enters game 5 life, and it's a dragon. I'm going to be controversial. I'm going to take this. I don't know if it's a thing that's easy. I guarantee I'll play it. The cards are different to Arena moves. They don't have the value. Unless you're trying to complete sets or something. I do... so we're looking at red-white with the option of splashing things. This is Luxon Battle Priest. That's an elephant. I like that. I don't think it's very good. It's a thing, I believe that's an achievement for taking X things. I'll just take a rare at this point. There's nothing really in the pack for me. I've got plenty of stuff. Another removal spell. Got, I believe, 3 copies of that now. Yeah, and then we said we're going to show you, basically, for those that haven't played so much Limited, we'll show you a bit about how I go through building my deck, and then we'll go into the gameplay. I was hoping the Kryn was a dragon, but it's not. When it enters, return up to 1 token permanent. If it's token, draw a card. So it looks like that's going to be the one. It's a flash flyer. It's like a combat trick. Yeah, we're looking at getting some dragons because we need the dragons for things. So I'm probably going to take this. It's a dragon that grows. I'm not going to be able to play the blue bit on it, but like it's fine. For those that play other games, what's your favourite game to draft? I'm just going to keep taking these. It looks like we're probably going to be just straight red-white, or Boros as it's known as, originates from... Okay, so then we got basically the land, so we're going to have the Windscar Crag at that point. We'll play that for sure. Although I'm not that keen on the tap lands in a really aggressive deck if your curve's really low. I don't mind playing like a 1 or 2, maybe other ones. Yeah, we're running out of stuff now. This is a Menace and Mobilize. It seems alright. We'll have it. We're probably basically effectively like a red-white kind of token kind of deck. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. I don't really know, as I haven't really played this set. I don't think I've got anything ridiculously bomby. I've got quite a lot of removal and some really low curved creatures. And people are going to be convinced to play like loads of like high end stuff. Like the 3 color dragons, I mean like that's a 3.0, that's fine as it is. Let me know what people think of the set in the comments. Probably not that long until the next one. Right, that's the end of the draft. So now we will say, alright, so you've got 40 cards here. Sorry, it's 55 cards, and it tells you how many. So we drop everything that's basically not a red or a white card to start with, is how I go through the deck building. There will be a bit more decisive on how we go. So it's right, so we just look for the cards, and then we decide we're going for 17 land. The deck builder altered default, so there's only 14 lands here, so we need to drop some of these cards. Right, so we start with, we've got Coordinated Move. It deals damage to another creature, control target creature, or destroy enchantment. That's 3.5. Kryn's pretty good. Flash creature that saves things. It's a combat trick. Right, so that's enchanted creature +1/+0. Those are the first ones to go. They look filler. That is Flurry when you cast your second spell. This +1/+1. That probably is filler, but I'll look at it. I'll take it out for now. Basically, Molten Exile. That's solid removal spell. Flash if you have Beholder Dragon. Sarkin, when you behold a dragon. I don't know how many dragons I've got. These are Menace and Mobilize. Pretty good. When in another creature you control enters, deals 1 damage. Taps are red and sack pings flyers. Makes things. Second, that's one of our bombs. When you cast a spell, if you cast another spell, copy the spell. Tempest Hawk. Now we can drop this. We've only got 1 of them. If we had 2 or 3, I think the minimum is 2. That was a black rare I drafted, so we can cut that. Rescue Leopard. That's okay. I might drop 1 of them. They seem okay. When it becomes tap me, discard a card. It's actually quite good, actually. That's filler. So extra top cards up to 2 token creatures get +2/+1. That can be go. Vanguard. That's fine. Rally the Monstrous. That's very versatile. When this enters, make 2 tokens. Yep. Bodyguard. Return target non-mana 2 or less from graveyard. How many things have we got at 2 or less? I feel we do have some. Yeah, it's probably fine in this deck. Right, so where were we? We were to rally, right? Yeah, so that we are RuneScape. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Dragon spell gets this is 2/4 fly. It gets bigger though. When you cast a non-creature spell. Oh, Tiger. Yeah, we don't need that. That's filler. That can go. Then we've got Pack Beast. That's okay. It's a way to draw cards, right? So that's the thing. So basically, 12, 8, 14. We need to drop 3 more cards, basically. Hold on, I need something. Alright, sorry for that, people. That was I had to answer the phone. Right, so where were we? So we were trying to get in. So this is 14. We've got 40 cards, but we need to try and get. We've only got 14 lands, so we need to drop another 3 cards. So we'll go back through another path. Right, let me try and drop 1. I can drop 1 of the leopards and 1 of the vanguard. Oh, did that drop all of them? Sorry, that's probably my mistake. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it's roughly the same. So we're probably looking at we've got slightly more. So we're going to play something like 8. Right. So now we've got 42. Need to drop more. How do you drop by 1? Sorry, I'm not that more familiar with the interface. Bear with me. 15, 16. Yeah, I've got 17. So you go 1. Give me a minute. So I can shop again. Right, so I like to count how many creatures I have. So I've got 1 creature. So I'd work out what I need to drop. 2 creatures, 4 creatures, 5, 6. Or something that makes creatures. I'll count those creatures. 7, 8, 10, 11, I can make creatures. Mana value permanent 2 or less. Yeah, I've got enough things for that, so 15 or so. Like, we'll try that and see how it goes. I think that's right. I might drop the pack beast. I'm not actually that sold on the pack beast. The pack beast can go, so I'll put another Vanguard in. Right, we'll try that and see how it goes. So that's 40 cards. Right, we're going into some gameplay. Wish me luck. I'll show you all the games anyway. We see what you have to get to break even. You probably have to go effectively, I think it's 4 or 5 wins to profit. Alright, as you see, they're going to be best of 1 games. Wish me luck. I'm only bronze on Arena on Limited, but I've played loads in paper anyway. So wish me luck. Alright, what do I think of that hand? I've basically got these on my lands I've set up. I think that's okay, so it's fairly aggressive. I'm going to keep it. So we've got this Menace guy mobilised for the early game. This flash instant combat trick and 4 mana will get us to this to make some more tokens. We wish them luck. Don't forget to use full control on your thing just to bluff you have combat trick or something. Alright. I don't know how much limited this person has. So this is one of the common cycle. I believe there's a cycle of devotees. This is when it enters Square 2 and it basically filters mana. It seems fine. And Scry is one of the better mechanics in the game. It basically improves the consistency of your draws. So anything that improves the consistency is a good mechanic. Well, it gives you more, the ability to play the game is more accurate. Right, so now I have the option of being playing the Brigade off the land, or I could hold mana to do this, or I could play the Windscale Trap. I'm going to play this land. This land is one of the Bloomburrow ones, I believe. I'm going to play this. So this is basically a 1/3. It has Menace and Mobilise. Menace means it's going to be blocked with 2 creatures. Mobilise is when the creature attacks, create to tap an attacking red warrior creature token. Sack it at the beginning of next end step. And it does block this guy reasonably as well. So next turn I'm looking at playing the... Yeah, so this is the one I've got as well. It taps a red. Right, so we're going to play the Windscarred Crag tapped. Then I can attack with this. They'll have to, either if they want to double block it, they may block the token. But like, it's okay, if they want to do that, we'll attack. So it goes to 1. So I go, then, as you see, this got this red warrior is tapped and attacking. Yeah, of course they're going to block the token. Well, it's not of course they're going to block the token, but they think. So they're basically going to take 1. So I'm now going to play the Windscarred Crags tapped. Oh, I could use the Kryn when it comes in, but it doesn't matter. I feel we can do that. So when it comes in, and I'll leave the mana to do the Kryn. It's a 2/1 flyer at worst case scenario. This does sack to shoot creatures with flying. Oh, that's quite good already, unfortunately. That's this 4/4 is with Death Touch and Haze. When it enters up to 1 other target creature you control until it leaves. Whenever it attacks, create a tap token. Well, that's quite bad already. Let's see what they target. I quite like the artwork. It looks like a bit Monster Hunter-esque to me. Yeah, so they're going to basically get their triggers off it. I don't think I'm going to be able to do much. I can flash my guy and block. That doesn't really help. I'm probably going to flash this in at the end of the turn, but like I'm not sure that's going to help. I basically need a removal spell to deal with this. They're just doing all your squad triggers. Yeah, this is a problem quite quickly. Basically, it grows exponentially because it helps. If you can't deal with it, it's going to grow. I'm basically going to take the damage. I think my best thing is not to do anything at the end of the turn and basically just play this. Right, so we've got a second copy of the Shock Brigade. So we're basically trying to get to this. So I'm basically going to make some tokens. they do at least block this if they want to attack with it. Say there, I do have a second copy, so I mean I might as well attack. Yeah, this thing seems quite good. Mardu Siegebreaker. Yeah, it should be. It's going to be a relatively long one today. I imagine it's going to be around an hour. Yeah, I mean, they're attacking with their thing. And it's like, do I feel the combat trick? I'm probably going to have to block. Because, like, the longer that keeps going, they're smoothing out their curve. I mean, we're both in Boros, which means they're a lot more likely to have a combat trick. Because most of them are in red, like, the things. I don't know the combat tricks in this set. I'm going to block. If they have a pump effect, it's not good for me, but I do have a second one of these. So we're going to block. I mean, you have a choice whether you block the 1-2, but, like, I have to block and kill, or try and kill. Yeah, so that was a combat trick. Okay, that's like fine. But they are down to 2 cards in hand, and I'm starting to. Well, like it's looking okay. It's a bit better. I'm just having to put all these things out. Now, if I get a dragon, I can bounce both of these, and I can pick them back up to get some value. Or like, am I attacking with this? When a creature control dies, you move on to return this card from your graveyard to hand. Alright, so it basically comes back. I'm not attacking then. So I just pass, and we carry on to the thing. Arena seems a bit manual though compared to some games. We're setting all the stops. Some of the games it's completely automatic. I mean, say I also play various other digital TCGs. I play Eternal, I play Hearthstone, I play TCG Pocket. I've done videos on most of these games. Yep. Okay, so I need to read what this does. When a creature you control dies, well, this is in your graveyard. So basically, it comes back. Yeah. So I'm gonna have. So I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna double block this one, and I'm gonna single block the one. Block this one like that, and take the 3 damage. Let's see if they have another combat trick. Of course they have another combat trick. What's this one does it? That's basically your 3rd combat trick. Right, okay, so let's see if I can do something. They are virtually empty-handed, boy. We are on about half health, mate. Hopefully the thing. Okay, that is an answer. I mean, don't have a dragon, so I'm going to do it as a sorcery. So I'm going to shoot this. Yeah. Oh, non-land permanent. Oh, I haven't been playing. Oh, like, but I didn't have the mana anyway. So I can basically play this flash crit to pick up the Dragonstorm and replay it. So I'm looking at my block because I can put 1-3 block this, for instance. Like, I might as well just. Or I can play that and do that next turn. Yeah, that's my best bet. It's just a pass. Use it as a flash combat trick. I'm going to bounce the Dragonstorm back to my hand and replay it the turn after, and hopefully eventually I can get to this, because this power is equal to the number of creatures you control. They're virtually empty-handed. I am on low health, but like they're probably going to attack me with everything, and I was like, I assume that's what's going to happen. Bought 1 of each. Right, next time we're probably going to replay the Dragonstorm. I'm starting to get value. Oh boy. Is that the big dragon with Dragonstorm? Yeah, it is 5/2/5/5 I think we're just dead. Not even point playing this out. We're going to take 10 in there. Yeah, get game over. Right, concede. Right, yeah, that's one of the big flyers, the dragon with Storm. I used to play Dragonstorm in Limited as well. It was the card at the time was quite good. It's basically that on a flyer. Alright, let's go to the next game. Hopefully, so I'm just looking at the breakdown. So these are how many wins you get. This is 1,000 gems. bear in mind. So you want like 4 or 5 wins to try and get profit. You carry on going until you get 3 losses. Right. I thought I'd stabilise them that game, to be honest, because they have very little left in the hand. But like, okay, they made 2/5/5 dragons. Can't really beat that. Okay, next game. Sometimes games you have to just accept it. Not feeling great in general, also, but I'm like, okay, that's a mulligan. You've got. It's not actually definitely a mulligan. I'm thinking whether it is or not. I mean, you have to draw a land. I will mulligan on base case. That one's keepable. You're probably going to mulligan the. What do you want to put back? I'll mulligan the bodyguard. So my first turn is going to be, you start with the Evolving Wilds. And then pass. You always crack the Evolving Wilds at the end of their turn, unless you're doing it in like command, where you can just speed it up. I'll get a plains. Sorry, a mountain. Not getting a plains. Alright, so you look at the sages. When you cast this spell, if you cast another spell this turn, copy the spell. So you wanted to play it in a turn where you can do 2 spells in one. So that's going to be minimum 5. So it's going to be basically, I'm going to play this. And this isn't necessarily coming down. If I feel... So this is going to be minimum, like, with what I have in hand is going to cost me 5. I could play it early and try and get less value out of it, but I feel that's probably... Alright, so this is Sarkin. We just played against the dragon, and this is Sarkin. Where it enters me if you hold a dragon, they create a treasure token. Okay, so that seems fine. Right. If they decide to block, I can give it +X/+X. Is it worth it? I'm not even sure it is. No, I'll just let it through. So now we're going to play another one. Yeah, so we've got Sark in our deck. So basically, at the moment, it seems like mostly red decks. I don't know what like the tiers of the thing. Oh, as you can see the dragon in their hand. So let's read it. What it does. Yeah, that's the one I passed. It's 2 mana on an event. It basically makes a soldier, and it's sort of 5 mana thing. When it enters, makes a goblin, and makes target creature you control with power 2 less can't be blocked. That seems quite good. Yep. Right, so I need to ideally draw some lands. But I'm going to have 2 menace creatures going in, which with 2 mini goblins, and basically you can give them +X/+X. I'm probably I'll attack and see what happens. So do I want to kill this or not? I killed Sarkin. I lost nothing, that seems alright to me. What did Sarkin actually do on the other ability? Whenever it enters, put a +1/+1 counter. Yeah, it becomes a dragon into end of turn. Yep, so they use their removal spell. They're actually slightly mana shy. I might even just cast the... I mean, the leopard's okay. Yeah, so it basically has first strike in their turn and it pumps eventually. So ideally, I think I want to play the leopard over the thing. Well, I'll attack with the thing and see what they do. I mean, if they want to double block, they can double block. So I will do them that way round. Right, I'll play the leopard. Because I'm trying to get to a turn where I can double spell, so when it becomes tapped, I can discard a card and draw a card. Rummage, as it's known in Magic. Sack another creature, put a counter on this creature, and that is as an instant. Right. it's you may discard a card, so you don't have to do it. I'm going to attack. I'm going to see worst case scenario they're going to put this in front of it. I'm probably not going to do the trigger because I feel I want to keep both of these cards. I'm probably at post combat, as I expected. They're probably not going to work. If you cast another spell this turn, call it spell. I'm just going to play the enchantment now. Yep. So they're more a rat boss version. We've both got a lot of token generators. So when this gets back, return the target mana 2 or less from your graveyard to hand. When you cast a second spell each turn, tap target creature. So we need 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what do I have in my graveyard with 2 or less? Yeah, we do. I think we just attack and see what happens. They can double block if they want. They'll take one of them down. It's like, okay, we can play the bodyguard now when it enters. Right. We're going to get back one of the menaces. The Dennises or something. It's the hand. And that guarantees me I can play a second spell. And this also has flurry, so it's when you cast a second spell each turn, tap target creature. That means it enables you to get the blockers through more easily. Alright, this game's looking a lot better. They've stalled on lands, though basically they used their treasure generator to cast one of the things and they haven't recovered. They haven't got another spell. Unfortunately with Magic, there's a lot of the games, once you're an experienced player, you can tell if you're winning a long time ahead. Alright, so there's additional cost, so that basically gets rid of my guys. So I'm not going to double spell, but I still have a nice hand. And we have lots of things we can do. So we've got 5 mana. So we basically we should always attack first. You should always attack first. There's no reason not to, because if it doesn't affect the combat, they're just going to block. Okay, so they take 1. I'm just going to play these things now, even if I don't get huge value on them. So I'm going to cast this guy now. As you see, I've got a copy. So they're 2/2/3 flyers. This is a token. I like how they did the tokens in Arena. They're quite cool. So you see it just looks like a copy. Right, so I've got coordinated move. So it deals damage equal to the number of creature controlled target creature or planeswalker or destroy enchantment. That is not required. I think I just attack with everything and see what they do. I'm just going to let them play. That's fine. I gained a lot of life. I'm on 24 life. I don't know how many if they were thinking we'll just leave mana open for this. I do like the Infinity Land. These are some of the most pretty lands. They seem very science fiction, like they don't look fantasy. Look, they're all planets. You see all these different planets. Often good games. I don't think they're doing anything. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, to see if you're new to the channel, so check out some of my other content. I'm to keep doing these videos. I'm also looking into various other forms of, like maybe I'll film some in-person gameplay at some point. And I will, yeah, I might do some in-person gameplay at some point. I do pack openings. They are losing to just the flyers. I don't need to do anything. It's like, okay, so that's that game. We're 1-1. That game was like a bit. I mean, the first game was like they started with some bombs, and now I thought starting to stabilise, and then they made more bombs. And I was like, I can't do it. Right, so we're currently 1-1. So let's carry on going. We've got a scorching shot. Right, so we're a win. A win gives you 100 gems in the pack. But no, the pass I think is around 3,400 gems or some random number. It's normally quite good value. It helps you. You get a lot of stuff if you finish the pass. Right, we're going against True Dark Ronin, the Ambitious. I'm using these titles all come from various things. They were added to the game fairly recently. So this hand looks solid, to be honest. There's like, I've got this mana accelerator, which is quite good. It also kills flyers, and the dog soldier, and some early removal. So that's an easy keep. I feel those that are new to the game, they don't mulligan enough, and basically they've lost a lot of games before they even start because they don't have a hand that is kind of like good or keepable. Cheers to anyone in my regular draft group that's watching this. Okay, so this is worth reading. This is a new goblin, so this is a 1-drop. I'll just say hello. So this is sack this creature deals damage to a number of creatures to anything. So that's probably worth. That's probably worth. I'm thinking about whether it's worth killing it now or making the mana accelerator, because it's going to cost him 2 mana. Oh, it's got mobilize. I feel I'm better killing it as a sorcery. Unfortunately, deal damage number to target group as this, because I don't want it to get going. So I'll do it now. Because I don't want them to have mana open to kill this, for instance. Well, then I could wait, they can just kill my thing. So I'll just get rid of it now and take a slight turn back. So, yeah, the Menace and Mobilize go. That goes fine now. So we're just going to keep playing these things, because this is going to keep growing. I can eventually use this to kill this. I mean, this is going to have... And it also makes my coordinated maneuver bigger, which is like deals damage equal number of creatures to control. Okay, so the what does the thing do? I should have read it more. Warrior tokens control this token that can't be sacrificed. Okay, so that's alright. So we play this. I won't attack, and I'll just pass. Yeah, so this is one of the payoffs of being 3 colours. Yeah, so they're going to start. This shrinks this down, and they just keep generating tokens. Oh, they got another one. That is a rare, bear in mind. Okay, so I'm not looking so good now, but I need to be able to. My first priority is the 2/4 because I need to be able to get rid of that. So I need basically to block. Oh, so these are warrior tokens you control. This token can't be sacrificed. Okay, so I'll block 1 and take the rest. Not looking so good, because all these tokens are going to just stick around now. Right, so what's my best case scenario? I need to basically kill this thing to at least give me some leeway, and I don't think I can actually get to it, unfortunately. I can play this, I can play this. That's going to cost me 4 mana. I can leave mana for this to kill this, but like I can't shoot this for enough. I'm going to have to play this. This is mobilize 1, so it will give me 3 tokens. If I play this, I'm not going to have enough blockers. I can kill this. It's not looking fairly promising. I don't know what my best case scenario is. I can attack with this. Oh, wait, yeah, so it'll take me to 3. But like, if they block, I'm not sure what the best option is. There's not really any good options. I'm just going to play this. And not attack and pause. Not looking good again. Orc Warrior, whenever you attack, target, but you can learn from the things. All I can learn is they basically have a load of things I can't deal with. Right, it's when you attack, target creature gets +X, where X is the number of attacking creatures. Yeah, so the... Okay, so this is probably not going to go very well, because they're basically going to generate a load of tokens here. Like, I can't get rid of them. And there's no mass removal, or like I don't have mass removal that's not more than like a 2-for-1 kind of churn. Okay, we can finally get rid of this, because we have, it's a 2/4. Yeah, but unfortunately he's going to give this +X, so that's an 8/10, so this needs to be blocked. So right, my best block is block this with this, and then block, I have to block all, one of this like that. Not so good. They're just going to make 2 tokens, and so what can I do? I can do 5 damage to this. But then they're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to have like 7 or 8 attackers. Alright, let's do 5 damage to token creature out flying. This. And just pause, can't do enough. In fact, I don't even think it's worth carrying on. And it's like, wait a minute, think about it. Yeah, he's just going to exile it, so I'll just give up. Alright, unfortunately that wasn't either a particular game either. It was just... my hand was okay. Alright, let's carry on. I mean, to say, so my next plan for one of these is I'm probably going to do... with my elf deck, I'm going to be building another deck for Historic again. I'm going to be building a Goblin deck, so we'll show you some gameplay from that once I've finished that. I think I just need a few more wild cards. I'm not quite there. I mean, this hand looks okay. Free. You got 2 drop, 3 drop. I'll keep 7 on that one. Right. So I'll start with a mountain and pause. Okay. So basically we've got a bomb here, we've got this. This was good in the game. So we're going to play the 1/3. And it's whenever another creature you control enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage. And it's got reach, an archer with reach. That's cool. Right, so I'm basically going to attack. That was a quick take. These are the old school land. These are from Urza's block, these ones, with the cogs. One of them is some of the most broken magic cards. I don't know if they're auto-passing or not, or they're not setting this thing up. So this powers equal number of creatures you control. So we want to play this pre-combat to make this bigger. Because then we're going to have 2 more creatures that will enter the battlefield, which will trigger the archer and that. If they have a counter spell, they will use it. So counter unless you pay 2. Okay, that's fine. We still get, this is still going to be bigger. It's just not going to be as big. And you see the synergies. For instance, another creature enters, the archer will shoot them, and this gets bigger. Like, now we'll see. Okay, what does this one do? During your turn, this says base power and toughness 5/2. Okay, so that's fine. So we're going to get rid of it. Oh no, it's full damage. It might not even be worth it. I'm just going to play this as a sorcery. Then attack with this. I won't attack with this one. If they don't want to block, they'll take 5 off it. They take damage off the archer. Yeah, this game's looking like it's probably over unless they have something quite good. Aaron, what are people's favourite colours to draw? Let me know in the comments. I mean, let's say you don't have as much. I mean, limited forces you to think about these things more. And you see, I've just gone up a rank. Did I have fun in the match? Yeah, ish. But like, the kind of wishy they don't have. They give you. They're just trying to get feedback, I guess. Like normally, I would say if I actually play the games and make meaningful decisions. But like sometimes there's like technicalities and like it crashes or something. I think in general the arena seems fairly stable though, to be honest. I played New when it came out and only came back within the last month. Although I've played 50 hours in the last month. Mr. Pants. Using the Strixhaven avatar. Right, let's see if we can go positive. Right, so we've got the removal, we've got a 3-drop and 4-drop. That seems that seems fine to me, I'll keep it. So we're looking at playing either the Skull Baron or the other one. I'll have to think about which one I think is better. Evolving Wilds or Baron. I'll play the Windskull Crag, tapped and pass. Right, as long as I get positive, I'm reasonably happy. Yeah, a similar thing. So now we're not doing a thing on turn 2, so this is going to be a sorcery because we don't have a dragon. So we're going to play the E-Wilds. There's so many different Evolving Wilds artworks now. Anyway, we're just going to pause. And then we'll crack it on the end of their turn. Probably get, I don't know which land you want. I don't think it matters usually. Yeah, they're playing the Mardu Devotee. We saw him the other game. Hopefully they're not going to go Mardu Devotee into whatever the rare was that starts copying the Devotee. That thing was quite good. It also filters mana. For those who know what filter is, you mean basically you put in something in a colour and then it transforms into mana of another colour. So pass to combat, pass to attackers, and then I basically crack this at the end of their turn. Yeah, you get planes. Right, so now we've got the thing, so we're probably going to go with the Leopard. We've got the Corinne and the Dragonstorm combo thing, which is quite good. I mean, this is okay, and then we've got the Rally and the thing. We're probably going to go with the Fortitude, because currently it goes through this at the moment, and if worst case scenario, I can play the... I'm probably looking at playing this next turn. I'll see what happens. But, like, you have to think about what the opponent does. I'm having some Volvic at the moment. So it's a mango flavour. -3, yeah, okay, that's okay. So they attack me for 1 and go to 20, because again, I went to 21, because again, like, so we're going to play the Dragonstorm. Made 2 soldiers. It seems a fairly solid card. Now, I can play the Corinne as an instant to bounce it or something, or you can use it to protect something else. What does this one do? We'll have to read him. He's a rare, isn't he? Activated ability of artifacts, creatures, and planeswalkers can't be activated. Okay, so it's on a 3/3 flyer. Okay, so I'm probably just going to kill it. Or we could do this. Attack with both and see if they block first. I could do that as well. That might be better. Because I don't really mind about losing the thing. Because Rally can do either make two creatures +2/+2, or it can kill a large thing. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get rid of the dragon now. I'd rather do it now. Oh, you see they've got an Arid Messer as well. And I've got mana open for either Rally. As you see, the fetch lands are back. Arid Messer and that. Are they on the regular set or are they on the extra sheet? I'm not actually sure, to be honest. I mean, say that it's happy to have the fetch lands back. They're good in every format where they're legal. Some of the best lands. Yeah, that's okay. So this got about a 2 point something rating on the scale. So it's going to be a 2x at the beginning of combat. Sure. Eventually it will go into range from that. Right. Right, we can make 2 goblins or give creatures +X/+X. So we can go, we'll just do it now. Give target creature +X/+X, where X is number of creatures you control. So make that 7/7 thing. Alright, so this game is looking okay. So they've got 4 cards in hand. So you just need to read this card. It's when it enters target creature opponent gets -2/-2. So it's going to kill my flyer and give this +2/+2, I think. Which is absolutely what it should be. Yeah, so now I've got this. I'm not going to block, I'll take the 4. Right, so we've got this. Okay, so they've got 2 cards in hand. When it enters, I can kill this and attack them for 6. Is that the best way I can do it? +6/+6. I can attack for 6. I'll attack and see what happens. I can kill it before the damage if I want. If they let it through, they can take about 10. I may just wait. It's about doing your ins and stuff at the last minute possible. will do it now. And pass to them. 3/3 mobilise flyer, that seems good for them. So now they can... That seems unusual, they just killed my token. The token doesn't do anything, it's just going to block the fire, but they can't take attack, so I'm just going to pause. Always, if you try and save your lands, extra lands in hand, unless you know, so I mean... Right, so this is the point where you can block. I can block this. I'm going to take some like that. I mean... They've got one card in hand. I will be able to attack with the flyer. And the thing, I can attack with both potentially if I feel they haven't got a combat trick. I can wait with this and try and get another thing. I mean, I probably want to attack with at least this. But realistically, I'm on blocking. Yeah, 2 attackers. So that was 6. I am going to play it as a 2/3. Let's hope that it's not a removal spell. And like, if I waited maybe another turn, but like, I think they're playing quite aggressively. I didn't realise it was a Rakasha. So Rakasha is, I think it's from Indian mythology. I believe it's like it's normally like a kind of demon. Okay, okay, so that's quite good. That's another haste fire, so they can attack me for 6 in the air. I do have 2 flyers left. Yeah, so that basically isn't going to net. That's only going to do me 1 damage because I just block the token, unless they have a combat trick. So I basically don't really take any damage effect. And if I can deal with the 3/3 flyer, right? So that's quite good. Because that will shoot the flyer, then we'll get rid of the flyer eventually, so I will play it. That means if they get aggressive and overly going, so I need... How much mana is it to do that? It's 3 mana. Okay, so we just pause. I can attack with this if I want, but like I don't think it's worth it. Alright, this is good. Right. So now I can basically, this also has firebreathing on it as well, so they can firebreathe this once, they can do it twice, they've only got 2 red sources. So that's potentially 5 damage, and that's 8 damage. I have 2 flyers, two flyers here. Target creature again, +1 earn indestructible, that's okay, that's not the end of the world. They can now only firebreathe it once. I mean, we might even want to block on the Kryn, because the Kryn, rather than take the damage. If they attack with both of their creatures, like their flyers, they're probably a bit aggressive. Now I think I can... Right, I just have to work out if I block. I think I just take it. I can take... You know, I just don't block. Yep, I'm going to take 5. I'm going to gain the thing back in a minute. I've got 1 card in hand. You can do this as an instant. So just pause. Yeah, so the +1. Yeah, so you can respond to that. Sure, it's a 5/3. That's fine. Right, so now he's basically giving me advantage. Just basically, I can block past the blockers. So I block this. I'm trying to work this out, how this interface. Right, so I block that. Yeah, I was worried I did that right because and then I just killed that. That's correct. Right, got it. And now I have a removal spell if I need it. Oh, I cooked. Puts you on 4. Then I've got 2 blockers. Yeah, that's fine. So we just pull. Cool, that's fine. So now I need to block the ways in the movement. I can just take, I can block. No, it will work out if I can shoot the fly before damage. Go to 1. Then I have the 2-power fly that he can't block. I have basically a menace thing. And then is it enough like basically. So we've got 2, so we have yeah, I basically, because this has menace, do have 2 power, yeah, I attack with everything. If he doesn't have a removal spell, that's fine. Yeah, I got it. I'm not sure I did that quite correctly. Anyway, sorry, I haven't been feeling great recently, so I'm not been playing 100% optimally. Right, I got there in the end. Right, so we are, what are we at? Positive now. Are we break even? I can't remember. Anyway, we'll carry on going. And we said don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So I believe we're at 2 and 2, right? Or we're at 3 and 2. No, we're at 3 and 2, so we're actually positive, right? So let's try and get to the 4th win. That's basically doubling effectively. So it carries on until you get 3 losses. What are people's favourite clans in the set? Let me know in the comments. I prefer Abzan to be honest, but anyway, Boros is good in limited generally. It's just quite aggressive, kills people before they get going. No, I find the interface sometimes a bit clunky, and I know what I'm meant to be doing, but I don't quite get it. They've got the dinosaur avatar. I have a Gisef commander deck. That looks perfectly solid. We've got a dragon, something we can actually behold, and we've got the accelerator, and we've got the thing. So that's an easy keep. We're going to play the Windscard Crag tapped on turn 1 normally. I'll wish them hello. They say they've got various different, like the emotes in this game, or like you've got like these. Alright, so we're going to play Windskull with Crow Tapped and Boss. I would normally be going to F&M about this time, but I don't feel very well, unfortunately. This is a 2-1 for 2, which has the ability Renew, which is 3 and a blue. Exile it from your graveyard, put 2 counters on this. These are at sorcery speed though. Right, so okay, so we can either do this. I'm just going to play the accelerator, the mana accelerator. This card's solid, it won us the last game, now it's more a mana accelerator. Eventually they're probably going to play a blue flyer. Right, so I basically don't want to block it. These are best exiled anyway. Alright, they're stored on, so they're on 2 mana. So basically I can either do 5 damage to the thing. Oh, I basically haven't looked how these work. So these are slightly different. So these are, you may cast as an omen. After you do, you shuffle it into the library. Okay, so I've got either. So, but I can basically cast this. But I can cast this as it had flash if you behold the dragon. So I basically can sit there and just play it. I'll just pause. I can cast this really quickly as well. See if they want to attack me or not. Alright, so I'm basically just going to cast some things. I think they have counter unless you pay 2. So this will get around this. So I'm going to play like this. I don't know, I don't want to risk it on an attack trigger, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to wait and play this next turn. It's going to gain me 5 life, and it's a 5/4 flyer. Wins the game in a couple of turns. I mean, I'll attack with this first. Right, what does this do? So this is, that's a good card. As long as you have 3 or more different kinds of counters among creatures you can try against, +2/+4, it's a 4/2. Alright, so basically we can do that. So this is going to be +X, so this is going to get +1/+1 on the attack, so I'm going to bring it up. So we attack. So we're attacking as a 3/3. Now it's tempting to whether I want to save it or not, but I feel it might be worth saving it. Or let it go and just cast the dragon. I'm probably just going to let it go. Right, so now we're going to cast the 5/4 as a 5/4. Getting 5 life. So we now got a 5/4 flyer that wins us the game in 4 swings without any effect. So you see they've got these in the graveyard. There's loads of graveyard synergy things in this. So when it enters tap a creature and put a stun counter. Not my favourite mechanic, stun in the game, but there we go, that's what it does. It will untap in another turn, so I'm probably better not attacking. This also means you can exile this from the graveyard and tap target creature and put a stun. That's a sorcery again, so okay, so we just pass. It's also worth bearing in mind this can make 2 creatures at instant speed. I think I just take it, because although I could do something, I don't want to kill it because it will go into the graveyard. My guy will be untapping it thing. Are they going to bounce my dragon? So it's don't have an ETB trigger. See, I don't actually mind them doing that particularly. I was like, do I want to do anything? No, that's fine. Just going to replay it. Pass. Say they basically just sent me back a turn. Basically, if this didn't have an ETB, I can understand it. But like, if they have a counter spell when it comes back, I'm just going to pass now. Like, I can take the 4. I don't want to block. I could block, but this is better in the graveyard because this is going to have its trigger. So I'm just going to pass. I will take it and go to 21. Right. So we've got an Evolving World, nothing much. So this is worth saving if you have creatures with flyers come out as a block, for instance. We can play the E-Wilds now. We just go to combat, which we're going to attack with just 5/4 flyer. We have mana open if we need it, and they don't have anything, so we're getting there. End the turn. So they're Grixis, effectively. Well, I refer to the draw card when you do 3 damage to target creature, okay? And this has Harmonize. So he's going to do 3 damage to this. So I'm basically going to tap it for red mana. I'm probably just going to take the damage. Take 7. I can frontline rush, but it doesn't save it. There's like the 7 damage. It means it's 2 turns. So I'm basically going to crack the wilds, hopefully you thin your deck, try and get me to another spell. Alright, so that's a bit better. So we'll go to combat. So we now attack him 5 in the air. He goes to 9. We then play the Brigand. They can have counter unless you pay 2. I know that's in the set. So we will play the extra land in this case and wait. Oh yeah, it's the extra copy, isn't it? So he's gonna shoot this for free again. Worth bearing in mind, he has the renew things, which exile the cards for the graveyard, put the thing on. So he's basically gonna shoot this again, which leaves us with no blocker. So now he can, as a sorcery, I believe, put things on. I'm just gonna take it. Go to 7. We have 2 instant speed blockers here, which he can do. This only does creatures, it does not do player. That's annoying. Yeah, okay. Now I have to think if I want to do the frontline rush now or not, and the answer is no. Okay, that's good. So we're going to play this. I'm just going to pause. Yeah, that's basically for 7 mana, it can't be blocked, so that's alright for them. So that... So it's largely in your turn. Alright. I have to think what within the game. So you basically want to block with at least 1, because that means that's not lethal next turn. Alright, so I'll just block with 1. You don't really want to kill it anyway, because if it has renew, it'll stun your thing down. Alright, so that's the goblin shot, the sharpshooters when no creature control enters. So that has good synergies with this. No attack and just pass. This is going to be slightly close. This is unblockable, but basically he pays 7 mana for it, and basically I think he's got the thing in the thing. So it's -3, -3. He doesn't have 7 mana, so I can respond. It's probably best for me to respond. So he can blue-red. He can 1. I'm going to make the goblins now and ping him. He now does not have the mana to make this unblockable. It does have vigilance, but it goes into this guy. I don't know if I can win this, but like I'm trying to see what I can do. Yeah, he's going to put two counters on that, so it means next turn is there. So you basically have to. I can take the 4 and block one of them. Is this not blocking? If this is not attacking, so this is 7. Yeah, and go to 3 and leave me 2 tokens. Right, what does that mean? So that means it's going to be, that's the problem. So unfortunately, if I could copy this, it doesn't look like it. The basic thing is just make it no attack. My best bet is for him not to he's just going to do this. I'll play this and hope. His best case scenario is he doesn't make this unblockable, but like I don't think it's going to get me now. Alright, never mind. Right, so I assume I'm not going to win this one. Let's see how it goes. Right, we'll read what the card does because I'm not that familiar with it. When it's either this or another creature you control dies, yeah, it's a thing. It's got immobilized. That seems very good for a thing on a 3/3 body. Good soul sister. Oh, good cutthroat. Technically, it's more like a cutthroat than a soul sister. I'm not sure what he's doing. He just needed to make this unblockable. I'm not sure he's done this correctly. Oh, well, maybe we'll get lucky. He's going to shoot the lifelink, or at least I would expect if he didn't do that. Yeah, all he needed to do is make his creature unblockable. He has 100% knowledge. I've played all my cards. Yeah, and now I have to block, and hopefully there's something that wins me the game. I don't think there is. But like, I'm going to try. Right, on 3. So I've got 2 blockers. I don't think he's going to do it though. We have 2 Dragonstorms. No attack, pass. Right. Yeah, he finally realised to make the thing unblockable. Right, we give up. That's fine. Never mind. Yeah, he just needed to make this unblockable. I really think he got distracted by the rare. I mean, he can't let it deal damage, basically, for me to gain a bit of life. Alright, so in the end we went 3 and 3. Basically, let's claim the boosters and we'll see what's in the packs. Right, let's hope I got 1,000 gems, I believe, and some amount. Right, let's go to the pack screen. Right, so I've got 2 boosters. Let's hope the boosters are good. And let's hope I can get some wild cards so I can craft some things. Right, so that's a rare wild card. That was one of the ones I needed. I can't remember if I need something around 3 or something to finish the deck. Right, that's the first pack. What are the best things people... I mean, like, opening the boosters even in digital is quite satisfying anyway. Because the thing, oh, that's New Way Forward. So that's one of the rares. Nothing particularly interesting. Alright. Thanks very much for watching. That was my first foray into TARKIR Dragonstorm. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. My name is Matthew and this is Matthew Hawker Gaming. Don't forget to check out some of my other content if you've enjoyed this. I also do, for Magic, I do various pack opening videos. And I do various videos showing my commander decks as well. And we also do some more arena videos. I also do videos on various other games from a Magic player's perspective as well. I hope you join me for those. Thanks very much. I'll see you again soon. Bye.